Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. So, I'm at Shiplate. I've never been here before. This is a main lake. Now, this match has been run by Mark Popperton. He advertised it on Facebook, open match, so me and Derek got our names down. There's 2 pegs left in the bag. Look at that. I can't believe how quick that is. So, two pegs left. Peg 1 and peg 14B, and apparently both of them are flyers. So I've been lucky. I got one. Flat water. Like to think the fish should be out of the wind because it is Baltic, and I've got the wind off my back. Um, so started on bread, chucked it around a few places to my right in open water. Never had a bite. No liners, nothing. And because I'm lucky enough to get flat water, I've been looking around like visually trying to see if I can see any fish moving or any bubbles or anything like that. And to be honest with you, I ain't seen nothing, and I didn't see anything all day, which was quite surprising to be honest. So first fish, as you can see, it wasn't speeded up or anything. Literally chucked it in. It's gone pretty much straight round. So this is double corn. Got a little tiny like open end feeder. Literally plugged, I don't know, 2 bits of corn, 3 bits of corn, just with a bit of Hinder's carp pellets, so just 2 mil carp pellets, nothing fancy at all. I don't know how many micro pellets would go in there. Maybe it's very small. I ain't counted it. 30 maybe. So I just thought I'd give him a little bit of bait, and then obviously I could just change to a lead on the top if necessary. So all clipped up. So 9 foot Maver rod, MVR carp feeder, 6 pound mainline, Preston Centrus reel, 4,000, 6 pound Maxima, 020 hook length. I was told not to fish light, and I can see why. So if someone says to me, "Hey, Chris, fish heavy," it's music to my ears. And then just the size, I used quite a small look to be fair. I just used a 16 Guru XS iDuck. Yeah, I think I got that right, XS. And that's my setup really. Not a lot more to say really. I think being on them, location, chasing them, I think is more important than having potentially fancy kit or fancy bait. To be honest with you, if you're not on them, you ain't gonna catch them. Simple as that. So Sod's Law, just trying to tie a hook, and then the rod sort of pretty much almost gets dragged in. So all the bites are really positive, to be honest with you. I had one that was a drop back, and then the rest have been like, yeah, no liners, just yeah, rod just yank it in. Happy days. So just keep the rod nice and low. To be fair, the fish didn't fight too hard, apart from one was absolutely nuts. I feel like if you fish light or anything, you just run the risk of getting broke. So I'm just kind of glad I've just fished like 020 straight through, to be honest. Well, 020 hook length, sorry, not straight through. So this fish is pulling so hard. You won't be able to see it, but I had like to my right, there's loads of boils where obviously the fish is fighting so hard. Everything's just like locked up. Didn't really want to take my clip off, to be honest. So I've like held it on the clip, and lucky that obviously strong terminal tackle that haven't been broke. Now obviously I could have took the clip off if I needed to, because it didn't like be so aggressive to hit the clip. It just gently took me to the clip, and I just held it. It was a bit of a squeaky bum time, to be honest, but if I felt if there was another lunge, then I did run the risk I could have got broke, but I didn't. So I'm glad I left it on the clip and that. So yeah, for once, actually worked in my favour. Now, to be honest with you, this fish didn't feel quite right when I got it near netting range. I've been told there's some big grass carp in here as well. I don't believe any was caught today. At this stage, I'm thinking, is this going to be absolutely enormous? Is it going to upset Ricky Mills because it's going to be foul looked? So carp, I don't know, £14. Whoever said carp don't fight hard in cold water? Wow, I disagree with that. It took me 9 minutes to get that fish out. On the phone to Derek.
Gone down the middle of a fucking
Normally the way, isn't it? Pick up the phone, tie a hook, and then your rod goes round.
Go away now.
It's got one.
So there's my mate, Derek Newsom, with a beautiful carp for £17. Bless him, that's the only one he had. I had 9 carp for £85 and then £1 of like little roach to come third overall.